Good evening. Is everything sound right? Hello. Hope you're doing well.
Oh shit, one more month until
At least that
funny
works.
number Gaki hyper clap.
Funny
It's
number
been
coming
people happy lucky
soon.
times here.
Thank you for 68 Gez. Have a flower. Appreciate that. Welcome in everyone. Hope you're doing well. There is one program I forgot to open in true Krew fashion. Setting up in advance. Making sure everything's open, and then of course there's always one. How are we doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Well, rest of next week. Next week. Last week. And the weekend. Gez, Yasu, Star, Tiny, Dylan, welcome in. Jono, how you doing? People on the YouTube chat, people in the TikTok chat, hope you're doing well. So it's been a while, yes. The thing on Thursday, drove with the community manager people in SES. That was a very fun stream. I'm slowly editing through that. It's from their perspective because I didn't record or stream my perspective, but it's still like the cameras. One of the videos is out anyway. It's fine. I'm slowly working through that. Sample, welcome in. Prime Convoy, not a problem. You can just have me in the background, that kind of thing. But it is a Monday. Monday. You can watch the VOD. Watch the VOD. Go watch the VOD. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. A lot of questions were asked. Pretty much every single question, if it's a good question, will become its own little video segment, you know, and the chatter around it. So it's a Monday. RO17, yes, Real Ops 17. That was announced a couple of hours ago. Very nice indeed. On the 30th. So you've got basically a full nearly 2 weeks. It's the Saturday at the end of the month. Because it usually is at the weekend. Hello, Joe. Hello, Pleach. Welcome in. That'll be fun. And it will be in a very nice area. Map area. It's in the Alps-ish area. Next Saturday, yeah. So not this Saturday, not exactly a week to be next Monday, but it's the end of next week. That's what the word I wanted to say. But what is next week, though, and I'll put it in both chats at the moment, I pinged on Discord earlier, is... Can I message in both chats with this? I can. Can I do? I can. All right. I'll put a little AMA thing here for people to ask whatever the hell they want. Type in questions. It did work on both. It did. Pin the message there. Pin the message. Lovely. Right. Anything you want. It's not every single one will be answered, but certainly I'll have a look at whatever the hell you ask. And I'll be there. I also did as a TikTok story this morning. There is a link within that. I'll give you a week. Maybe done on stream next week. Or it will be turned into... It'll probably be turned into a video even if it's read out on stream. Does that make sense? Pretty good. Sammy, welcome in. Along with something else, which I'll give out next weekend as well. Next week, not weekend. Exciting. What made you become a GM? I wanted to help out at the time. I think I applied so many years ago that I don't really remember. But I wanted to be one of the people that punishes people because at that time I was driving up and down simply just reporting people. A lot of my reports were successful, of course, because they were actually bad people, but still. How often do you stream? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then if, which I didn't do last week, if there are extra days, the rest of the week will just be TikTok streams. Because they're easy to do, and it's my largest platform, so why not? That's how it works. Hello, HK, welcome in. Hello, Sally. Sammy, even. Marilius, welcome in. Woofy, Tekka. If you get TMP and you have to go through Calais or Duisburg, do you still go? That is entirely up to you. Because, do you know what's there? Do you know the horrors that await you if you were to go there? You can divert your route, you know, or just take a job that doesn't go through there. Yeah. You could then, if it's going to the UK, you could go underneath and then down towards where the train is and take the train instead of the boat. They're disabled, yes, because they're not on this scene. When I change scene, they'll be enabled. 7 Stripstick! Predator, thank you for the follow. Dennis, welcome in, thank you for the follow. Depending on whatever scene we're on. Yeah? Are you ready for the enemy stuff? You better be. I didn't set up any commands on the other green platform stream, so. But the rest is basically the same. Hello, Defect. Hope you're doing well. Yes. This feels weird. For some reason it feels weird. This is just the normal pattern. Yeah, it feels weird to be streaming again. As if I haven't in quite a while. I don't really know why. Maze, welcome in. Most of your jobs are offline. Oh, that's completely fine. The cities themselves are completely fine. It's when you put a couple of hundred people in them, then there's a bit of a problem. Bit of a squeeze going on. Yeah, that's the problem. All right. Ta-da! This is where I finished the drive with them. So I'm well, not exactly here, but I'm in Graz. From that other stream. 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, flashbang. Ooh, yes. We've got a dodgy skybox, but it's fine, it's fine. Eye tracker plugin, yes, you can toggle it off if you don't want to see it. It's the little spinny orb, flows around the screen. Somewhat following where I'm looking. This skybox is UK skybox as well. Skybox. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Ooh. Voice is good, thank you. You don't know how to relocate your route. That is fine. What you can do actually on the map, I think, is you can add places you specifically don't want to go to. Same way you'd add a waypoint, you can add like an anti-waypoint. That was close. God damn. No, that's fine. If you have things set up and ready to go for the convoy, just relax until the convoy. It's completely fine. Right. Earlier, I was on just for a little bit because I was curious of what was going on, and there was some quite busy stuff here. You want to see Calais? Well, I mean, that was the city, and then this is the intersection. All the traffic flows down here because that's what it is. Yesterday, no, I wasn't on in-game yesterday, I think. I was there because of the drive with SES I did on Thursday, of which, if anyone is in here that's come over from that, I appreciate you. Welcome. You can make it a heat map. You can change the color. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. I don't really know. Thank you for that. Why you'd want that, and still be able to enjoy the stream. But it's you watching it, not me. So, where are you going? Gonna turn around, maybe? No? Oh yeah, the TFM. This needs updating. Quick, someone tell the people that it needs updating. Oh my god, because they have the T thing now. Their logo is different. I didn't mind the other one. I mean, it looked like a play button, which makes sense. Blog post for real ops? Yes, indeed, soon TM. Good works. The detours and diversions you might get, no, those are disabled on TMP because they might appear for some people and not for others, depending on where you have the slider. So they've just disabled all of it. These are things we've placed. So yes, you do see those. Everyone sees that. You can just turn it off. It's entirely up to you. It's only there. I think the best use of it would be if I'm doing a specific like eye tracker challenge where I have to not look at certain things. Inappropriate window plates. Remove. Great start. In-game chat too. Oh, is this the same one? It could be the same person. I have no idea. Not like I would know, but we'll see. Until September? Because of a bad word? Was it really worth it? That would be your history then, to give you such a duration. Now we wait. Window plates, the ones that are in the window of your vehicle, not the one that's at the bottom of your vehicle, like your license plate. Something happened. Hello, Sebs. Good afternoon. Good evening. Yes? Please? Yes? No? Oh, you said it's a frick. Are we allowing frick? I know what it means. Come on, man. Really? Oh yeah, are we going to be petty like that? Come on. I mean, it's not the word, but it's basically the same thing. The meaning is the same. Yeah, the meaning's the same. Busy day. This is a normal day. Completely normal day in the city. Is it against the rules of pilot cars to block the roads for a convoy? If it's on a public server, yes. Because they don't have permission to do that. If it's on an event server, the event team, either the official event team or the convoy organizers event team will do that. Because they have a pre-made route. But on normal servers, no. They can do it again. How about you just don't be aggressive and just don't have that on your plates? Very easy, but literally anything else. So. How is freaking a bad word? Oh, this player. Okay, I saw them online earlier. Ah, I saw that name earlier, right? Have you changed it? Okay, that's fine. Sure, why not? I'm surprised that fit on the plate. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'll leave that. It's a positive message, why not? It's not the same context as the previous one. Amen. Amen indeed. You do you. It's not the same. Almost. No, I just wanted to select someone else to get away from them. There we go. Good start. How do you make your shot go faster than 86? The speed limiter may have re-enabled. There is a in-game setting for it, and there's a TMP setting for it. I don't really know if one actually overrides the other, but they seem for some reason to re-enable a lot. TMP 1 removes it. So regardless of what the in-game one is, the TMP 1 overrides it, right? Could be a World of Trucks job, too. External jobs are specifically... Ooh! Oh, they spawned in. Are specifically... That. Speed. Let's turn that back on. The setting you would need then is interface, game, general. Where is the speed thing? Speed limiter in the game. Enable speed limiter. On the open tab for the player list, and then right click to get your mouse, and into the settings of that. So 2 different types of settings. Turning right, you better be. Shifting gears. I'd be surprised if they were in a very low gear at 86. That would be impressive. This is outside Calais. You can do a convoy on this server, yes, but don't go here with it. Because 1, that is dangerous, and 2, that's not... That's a no-no. Don't do that. Car park there, mate. Some people are learning how this works. That's good. It is holding a few people up. But generally it's not that bad. 1 in every couple dozen people will do that. Oh. Waiting their turn. Very patient. I mean, if that at that point, if someone does let you go, oh, I suppose you do have to move because you're blocking the other lanes, but... Oh, there we go. Sure. Sure. I was wondering if that car was gonna... CD Road revamp. The Benelux update will revamp most of it. This bit's in France, so France is not scheduled for one yet. They haven't mentioned that yet. So you'll have this bit that remains the same for now. It'll look really weird though. A tiny, tiny bit of country road and then immediately highway. Be weird. Where can you do it? Anywhere except Calais and Duisburg and the surrounding areas of those places. Anywhere besides that. Scary fact number 67. Why did you say 67? That meme of people saying 67? Because it's in the song or something? Yeah. Hello, Torben, welcome in. The new edition. A lot of the changes have been, like, not drastic changes, because that's too much of a shock to some people, but it's quality of life, supposedly. You know, QOL. Just a tiny little tweak. Whoa, that was brave. Good God. And then I assume it's just a friend group or just a group of randoms that are, you know, why is there so many? You can use cars. Not for that. There's a lot. Smaller vehicle clearly to them means that I can do whatever I want. I can squeeze between the traffic. You're able to. See, you can do it in a truck as well. It's possible to do it in a truck, see? So, it's all the same thing. Three trailers is done with an edit. Editing the files or downloading something from the Steam workshop. Generally, I wouldn't recommend it. It's just not needed. It will barely fit anywhere. And unless you really know what you're doing, it'll just be awkward to move. They do have a plate, yes, but I was really curious. Flew over them and just had to have a look. 2 plates is usually quite bad, but 1 isn't. Just a bunch of numbers. 1's usually not that bad. Pattern recognition, huh? Unfairly banned. Well, that is not something I can fix. On stream, anyway. That's something for your appeal. There's a triple trailer. 1, 2, 3. They're just combinations of other types of trailers. That's all. This is TMP. Regular TMP. We're not on the Pro Mods server. Maybe next time. We'll do a bit. A better move. Or if you rolled, maybe? It's not a good place to park. Close. That's very close. White car, yep, I saw. And now I'm seeing the entire ordeal. This could lead to something more. Good start. Okay. You can do it again? We are going to do it again. Ooh. Brave. Is it worth getting a Steam Deck? Steam Deck? Not just for this. You'd have to play quite a few things to make the price of that worth it. Even with a Stream Deck, different piece of kit, just similar name. Ah! Why did you... Wait, why did you do that? Ah. Where they at, though? With them to crawl past. Are they not in the report now? Are they there? Just invisible. Okay. 1.4 kilos. Good God. That's a lot of Haribos. Oversized local load mod. Yeah, with a mod, that won't work. No, sadly not. The way that these edits work is they are combinations that would work in the game anyway. So TMP doesn't prevent it. Mr. Welcome in. That's a good name. Yo, hello, George. How's it going? Yeah, these were... It's easier if someone makes an edit and then puts it on the Steam Workshop or something, so... If you mean for the Special Transport DLC, those cargoes don't work. The trailers do, which is really weird. Like, if you use the blank trailer for it, they do work. Because I guess it's just a normal trailer. Seems fine, I guess. Alright, train line. The eye tracker light is pretty good. You'd have to justify the price of it yourself, though. There are discount codes, like if you use my name as a discount code, you get a little bit off. But if you're going to use it quite a bit, then I feel it's worth it. But overall, yes, very nice. It improves the driving in this game. And if you play other things like Flight Sim, anyway you need to look around your cabin. Can you go to the toilet? Yes, you can, Andy. You don't need to ask. We're all okay in here. This is not a classroom. It's like VR. I say it's like VR without the actual VR thing on. You can move in every direction like you would with a VR thing. It's just not right in front of you. Yeah. Certainly cheaper than a VR headset as well. You can listen to real life stations, yes. You can. You're amazing. Thank you, operator. Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. When are they changing the road? Don't know. In some future update, they will. Steam. It's what on Steam? The game is, the mod here is downloadable from a different website. TMP is a mod, technically. On your own, you can. Sim 1. That was close. Yeah, I like the idea of, I don't follow many companies and things. I know people know of many different gaming companies, but I don't know of many others that do anything really like what they do. Community-wise, interactive-wise. Anyone else know any companies that bring on creators just to talk? I don't know many. But they've been doing that series for so long, so many years. I remember when they first did it, I think. I'm talking 2021, 22 maybe. A very long time ago. Not every week, but every couple of weeks if they can find someone. It's pretty good. Just an hour-ish. Ask them some questions. Find out what they do. Share what they do. You know. Do admins always take the recording? See, the thing is, if it's on the website and you record it there and you put it on YouTube and then you link it, yes. In-game, there are too many, basically. So a lot of them will... Oh. A lot of them will expire, which is annoying. So the ones in the list that I'd be looking at, that's a swear word as well. This long list here, some of them will disappear. Now, which one do I go for first? The one that might be pretending they're police, but not saying anything, or the one that has a swear word? In whatever language that is, I just recognize the word. That is bad, right? Hello, Doxy, how you doing? I got my hand? No. No. I feel that meme is already slightly dying down, because now we have the lizard meme. What's it translate to? Look it up. One of the many. One of the many. Yes, the event team. Yes. You were one though, weren't you? We joined it. Poland? Well. Inappropriate plate. Remove it. Let's see. Polish word. One of many bad words. See, I don't speak the language, but I just pick up on some words. Same in Turkish. True, Flight Sim does that. True. Well, I was actually going to join one of them once. I never ended up doing it. Showing it P-I-Z-D-A. Sometimes P-I-S-D-A is how it's spelled. What game is this? ETS 2. Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now I've got to wait and see if they comply. They might be AFK, that's the annoyance. They were moving, then they stopped. Zuma will. Romania. It's probably used there as well. Sim 1 is trash. American Truck Sim were in the Europe DLC, yes. A ton of money to play Pro Mods and a new DLC gets released. Then you have to get a new version of Pro Mods as well. You're still supporting the people, you know. If the company wasn't around, you wouldn't have DLC or Pro Mods. Earth, that'd be nice. Literally World of Trucks. Starts and ends with T. Okay. There could be a few. I think I know what you mean. Hello, Valentine. VATSIM? Yes. Think of it like that. Yeah, think of VATSIM as... with the, well, yeah, with the moderation kind of stuff. Think of it if TMP was the most simulation literally the equivalent. Like you had to behave. You had to know what you were doing. Only the knowledgeable elite players. Look above the TMP in Calais. Has someone put something else? Yeah, if anyone hasn't used W Place yet, it's really good. If you ever participated in the Reddit place, that's very good. Worth it. I played on VATSIM a few times. I just didn't fully know what I was doing. That's what the slight nerves of it is. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know everything you're saying. Because there's a procedure. So, how long do you wait? Well, I can't wait that much longer. I just have to leave them. And then if we encounter them again, then we'll just do it again. So, that's the problem. You say they're probably still going to be there. So, TB out. The one that I TB'd them for the plate. The bad word on the plate, not the 911 plate. What was it? The bad word. The P word. Somewhere above Calais, apparently. Find the TMP logo and then go above it. Is there something else there? I need to show you where the other things are. Hello, welcome in. Don't start at Heathrow. The way that I did it was I started at Stansted, I think, because Stansted's taxi layout is very easy. You start in the middle set of gates, and then all you do is just go backwards and then straight forward, and then you're at the hold point. That's it. Easy peasy. I don't want to be given 10 different instructions in a row at Heathrow. That's too much. At speed as well. What are we doing? We are looking at players that are driving badly. We will be doing some reports shortly. So players can report each other. Massive truck and tiny trailer. I want to check out the W place thing. Keep in mind I've just tabbed out, so if my sound dies, you'll know. Where are we looking at? Mine always takes me to where I last was. Like I was looking in Sydney, just big cities, and it keeps taking me to Sydney every time I load in now. Calais. CMP. Oh! Oh, I see. I see. Who did that? Who put my name there? Who did that? It's the TMP one there. This doesn't show up on the TikTok stream. It shows everywhere else. Look at this. Goddamn. What is that? This is W Place Live. It's a community thing where you can just draw on the map. Like Reddit's thing a few years back, if you know what that was. And then if we go... It's very laggy. Where was it? Here. So you've got the SCS logo, the ProMods logo, Calais, ETS2, TMP. Storm. Whether he did that or one of his people did it, I don't know. Pretty good. It's the entire world, so you'll never run out of space. So that's how most people respect each other's spot that they've used. I see, I see. You drew it, but you're not done. Oh wow. Well, don't do a massive logo or anything. Don't do that. We don't need to take up that much space. It's okay. Where'd you get DLC? Steam. In the same place you buy the game itself. Map percentage? 96% at the moment, but I have done it before. As you can see, most of it is 100, just the bits that have recently been tweaked. Don't clear some images? No, 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 no. Just don't be a silly Billy and like ruin someone else's ones. I've seen ones where people have done little memorials for family members and such, and they got stuff put over the top. Like, really? Really? So here is the 911 person, but they're definitely AFK as well, so there's no point in teleporting them. Spain. I don't know. Good question. Maybe something was tweaked. But there's a difference between multiplayer and single player for some reason. Some stuff is in a different place. I don't get it. Right. Do a few of these. How'd you do that? How'd you do what? Is it AFK? Timing, eh? My timing. Maybe they're in the stream. Greetings, Azura. Welcome in. That person's still, so we're gonna have to move them because they must have been pushed. Or they rolled that way or something. They're not gonna fit in the service though. Shucks for them. So much percent. You're driving. Years and years of driving. Other. What do you mean other? What's the problem? What kind of music you like? He's just asking a question. What's the problem? MI6? Maybe. Interpol? Oh, I see what we're doing here. Yeah. Come on now. Are we really gonna do it for that? As if they're impersonating. This one is walking. I'm sorry if you glitch out, but 007 could be. The name's Bond. Spectate your truck. Callum, if you're driving fine, I've no need to check yours out. Are you good? Are you driving well? Are you okay? Oh, it's the guy again. It's our friend again, who's swearing at others. What are they doing? Oh, hello. What's going on? It's the same one again. Stop for a minute. A minute on this road is a very long period of time. So, oh my god. Who's the one that I just TP'd then? Was it the same number? Oh, it's this. Yeah, but why are you screaming at them, though? I see with the triple one, yeah. But why? See, the thing is, this is what I don't get. When they're screaming about what someone's done, it's after they've done it. So, we don't see it. That's the thing. Because besides that, they haven't done anything else. Mods, please! Mods, just... Look, they've already been reported as well. It's really far back. I'm going to claim the report and there's going to be nothing in it. Unless it's on the... They're on the radio. I see, they're on the radio. Andy, can you, because I wouldn't be able to hear it. That's what the other is. Unless you point it out. They're probably playing something on the radio. I am so tempted. What do you do? You aren't live at the moment. I just want you to tell me if that particular person is blaring something on the CB radio. I wonder. Seizure? They usually do, because it doesn't fit in the service. Origin of the username. Didn't you see the video that I posted of that? I posted an exact video answering that exact question last week. Go check it out. Where's the car? Good question. Near the train. Well, they were near the train. Oh, now they're in a completely different place. Is this them? It's probably a different person. They've gone now. You get someone spam music. Okay, it was probably them. Yeah, it was them. Think if that makes, of course, streamer mode. I can't see it. If it's just player, how do I know which player? What am I going to do about that? They're going to be really pissed that I'm going to delete this report now. It's funny. Delete. Real Ops is back. Are you ready? Are you going to be attending it? It's in the base map. All of them have been in the base map. Would be nice to see a DLC one, though. I guess that'd be limited. Well, that was very silly. Limited to, in who can attend. And you want as many people as you can to attend. Buenos Aires? What about was it? What do you mean? Real Ops 17. It's in the Alps and surrounding area, North Italy, that kind of thing. That's where it is. Mix. Yes, Mix was the police car that was there briefly. There they are. Mix. Nice. When? 30th of this month. Why did I choose to moderate? Because I wanted to help out. Many, many years ago. At the time, I didn't know how long I'd be doing it for, but it's a fun thing to do. So, and then, of course, you make content for it. You can only see art, no map. That's how most of the big cities are. Like, if you go to London, for example, there's a lot. Yeah, they never report them, no. Well, in this case, I think the person did report them, but they wanted to be like, right now, please look, please look. Admin. As if we had to be following that player the entire time. Second part? We'll see about that one way, eh? Hello, Rabbit, welcome in. Hello, Michael. Ever moderate promods? Yes. Last week, I think I did some. And then maybe the week before. This is in a report, don't forget, so we're fine. Hello, Sky. No. Because you're being nice with the flower, no. Got your wheel. Hope it's configured properly and you're used to it. The amount of people that get a new piece of kit and then immediately go here. That makes no sense. What would be really interesting is if you somehow had some sort of thing where some players, specific players, could participate. I don't know how you ensure that, so that, you know, information and things don't transfer, but, you know. Favorite commented mod? Hello, Wender. Big fan. That might be me. See, they're slowing down, but slowing down due to gravity. They're not using their brakes, which is very silly. Because you were entering the turn still speeding up, and then you realized you were too far over, so you swerved. Yeah, they lost control due to their own actions. Because they wanted, if the corner is completely empty, you can sort of cut across and sort of maintain your speed, go up the middle. Same with a few further on. But there's people there, so you can't do that. Shame. Hello, Ad. Drop a follow, mate. How you doing? A lower TMP ID than yours. That is a very low ID. Mine is much more than that. Good money. The role is a volunteer role. The TMP team is voluntary. Every role is. The volunteer project? Thought you were watching a video. Well, it's similar layout. It's close. Why not? I don't want to have a drastic change between the two things. What's mixes? Is it lower? Hello, Evan. Wait, you're not really... We ever took one person. I mean, your TMP ID? What is your TMP ID? Apparently it's low. Quite low. Dragon, welcome in. Tom, welcome in. Neil. That's one. We're not done yet. 1391. Sky, you got beaten. Almost, though. Very close. There's your core. And that core as well. Don't want to get banned by me. See, the thing is, the funny thing is as well, it's very easy to not break the rules. Just drive normally. There's a bit more pressure when you're driving in this area. It's very easy, you know? Very easy. With a collision, true. Every impact sound is a fart. How about that? You got the Moser wheel. Should you do anything? I don't use one, so I wouldn't know what the procedure is when setting it up. Enjoy it, though. I hear lots of good things about it. Given more space, they absolutely would have gone for it. Right, where's the car? This car? Yes. Yes. Saved up for a while. It is big. It's a big wheel. That's, I think, would be a strange thing to in my case, and it's tilted slightly further back. Though I guess you can alter it. How tilted it is? Oh, they didn't go that far. There is a jam, but there is a break in the jam. That's the thing. So this one is slightly different because you did that well enough. It wasn't as bad as the other one. like these ones. If you merge in here, one behind, however, now that they've built up some speed, it's close. It's close. Almost. There are certain times where it does work. You don't need to do anything. Is it just plug it in and then set it up? You can do the setup wizard in the game's settings, and it probably pre-applies buttons. Go through the wizard. Wizard should be fine. There are also... I don't know if there was, but I think somewhere I saw that there was basically presets for types of wheels. So the G29, which I have, is a very known wheel, so they have some configs for that. Hello, welcome in. Check your PS5. Yes, apparently in the stores there's a listing for ETS2 and ATS, which means they're working on it. It's very interesting. Control panel, probably. Like the G hub. Wouldn't be surprised. G920? True. It's very similar. G27? Different software, but it works exactly the same in game. It's fine. And then G923. Is this CD? It's not empty at all. No. There's certain patches that have a lot of people. It's empty on Sim 2. There's less people on that server. Server is Simulation 1, but it's not on Convoy, which is the built-in multiplayer. It is on TruckersMP, which is a client. The other multiplayer. Is it hard to become admin? Sort of, in the sense when few people get accepted out of the dozens that apply for it. You could say that's difficult. That's, besides having a good app, I guess, good application. Don't go in there, mate. You're not a patron. Let's bus. Elite parking only. Premium users. Pay up. Yeah, team members can go in there as well. Still there? No. Maybe they were checking the map to look at what it is, but they've moved. Bit of a bump. Bit of a silly. They were only blocking when the other person got there, so it's not that bad. Responsibility, yes. Having your account for a certain time, and yeah, TMP account for 1 year and no active bans. I think that's a general rule for all of them. There are core requirements, and then role-specific requirements. Big fan. A racing event. We had some. See, the thing is, a few years back, we had some racing events. The Racing Championship may not return, but that was quite fun. A few years back to see that. And it is, as you'd imagine, you're pitting people against each other. There's the qualifiers, where people are doing drag races to see who's the quickest. And those qualifying users will go on actual tracks. Yes. Any idea why your mic cannot work? Is it set in the same way in Windows? Does Windows have it set as the microphone you're using? Don't have it set on default in-game as well. Like, manually select the mic. Why are you going around again? You have your trailer. That was a full-on loop there. Unless you missed. Okay. Maybe they didn't park it properly first time. And they had to go around. How is that reckless, though? They were within the industry. Yeah, I think they scuffed up the parking. Fair enough. An actual PC. It'll be nice to get one. Not just for gaming, but when the difference between a laptop and a PC is incredible. For anything you do, really. I remember when I did that change. Oh. Revolutionary, really. On Wednesday you can play. I hope you enjoy. Hacking? Probably not. Those two are going to have fun. Console to PC? I'm sure that's a difference as well. Hello gamer. Do you still use your controller though? in racing games and driving games. Oh, actually. Yeah, they got the warpy thing going. Because that's not 90. That looks like double. I did wonder. Had a skin. Make skins for this game. There are templates I think you can download from somewhere, and then there's the editor program. Seems a bit sus. No, that's a warp thing. You got kicked. For what? You don't get kicked for cheats, so this is different. When you in Cheat Engine, you can change the game speed so everything appears to be faster to you. Where yet some other things will do it a little bit normal. I did wonder. Yeah, what's going on with these? You're not supposed to block that. Come on then. Yeah, people do cheat. Whenever there's a game that has a multiplayer, they cheat. So I thought at first it was the acceleration. So imagine if the number we see is doubled. Because that's already like 110. That's about maybe 150. Normally, it's just way too quick. Oh, they should have yielded. Because straightforward traffic goes first. But this one didn't obey that. Come on, man. Yeah, cheaters are... People use the cheats to have an advantage over others. That's all they want to do, really. The jumping is probably from where I skipped back. Because the location bounces around. Come on now. That's probably unintended. But it's called you're being in the way, and there's our friend zooming by. See, now they got there. They thought they could go in front. Maybe they weren't looking. Maybe they were only looking to their left, not to their right. Tut tut. You're supposed to yield, man. You're supposed to just wait. Ideally. Because according to, if the normal traffic lights were here, this would be a separate lane that turns green only. That one. Only that one turns green. 4070? I guess it's good. I don't have one. It's better than mine. On my 3080. So. Now we removed the second set because you've already been slowed down by the first set, and it would cause too much of a backlog if you had to stop at a second set. Anyone stuck between the two lights, what are they going to do? They're just going to sit there. So, I think that's why the second set was removed. And it's also because the traffic returning from CD gets to that section first, not this section, so there's no need. If they come down here, then yes. Roundabouts. Many people mad? Oh yeah. People will get annoyed by it, I'm sure. And then they'd probably go to their appeal and just cuss endlessly. See, a lot of them, if you thought that you did something really mild, but it kind of wasn't, or if they were banned at the time they received the ban, they were seemingly doing, like if this person here is doing absolutely nothing, but they got a ban, they'd be very confused. And then we'd have to say, no, you did something before that. And here's what it is. Can you join? Yes, on TMP you don't need all the DLC. It's not a requirement. You can have just the main game and it will work exactly the same way. Actually cuss? Well, I can't tell you what's in the appeals, but you can imagine. Yeah? If they cuss enough to get banned, then potentially they'll do the same in the appeal as well. You know how when someone gets... You see these police body cam videos and the person is being arrested and they still act stupid? Yeah. It'd be like that. That wasn't that bad. I was wondering what they were going to do. That's okay. They made it look like clouds. Broken clouds. If someone else was coming, then I hope they wouldn't have done that. We know who the players are because I guess it just locks onto who they are. The spectator thingy, the player thingy is only visual. So it's just a toggle to turn it on and off. It just hides the names. Underneath that, it knows exactly who everyone is. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsies. What was that about? Oliver, welcome in. Firefighters. There will be other vehicles that I guess can be used, but don't forget during real ops as well. I don't know if you saw the news about real ops. There are custom vehicles that the team will use to make the scenarios realistic. Maybe that's where you saw it. Come on now. If you saw that, let's just be a kick. I usually just kick for that. Because they just barge in front and then just to skip the first bit from the service. It's just not necessary. Mop it! Hope you'll encounter me. I hope you won't. Because in order to encounter me on this, you need to be in the reports list. I'm not driving, so... You found an Easter egg? Yeah? Or was it? Rebooted? Are you doing the same thing I do? We just reboot, just to be safe? That was on you. Because you didn't look first. You're meant to yield. Nice. Before stream, yeah. Because when I was earlier, I was having editing stuff open, other stuff open, one or two other games, music software open, and yeah, I just want to make sure that they're not still secretly open behind. Especially transport. There have been though. In previous years, there's been like the heavy haul scenario where it's Forerunner or whoever carrying some stupidly big trailer. Kick me, don't TP with the service. My game breaks. Then don't do the bad thing. That's on you. Don't do the bad thing. That was in Calais. That was in Calais. Yeah, I don't know if in the... I don't think they did in the latest one. But in previous years, there's one which is like, you know when you see the Alilis or whatever it's called? The really big Transformers? Something like that. In previous years. There was one where they were carrying a steam engine. That was pretty good. So it's just a large vehicle. Have your own country because of the flag. The flag, the kingdom of the Krew, yeah. That is just a logo. Don't worry about it. It's not my official territory flag. Front escort debated you. They moved over, didn't they? I think I remember one of them. Will you join me? You won't be able to join because I'm not driving. This is spectating. You wouldn't be able to spectate others. Now, okay. Context. It does sound like a Minecraft server. Green? Green. Okay, straightforward traffic has to go first. At the time, they didn't start moving, so you could have... They could have stopped and let you go. They could have stopped and let them go. Whichever preference they have. They went because they weren't immediately moving. Or because they just wanted to go. Suspect is more fault. But I'm just... It's not hard to if the person is more through their journey than you are. So wait a bit. Start. Yeah, ignore the stupid... There's something else that happens at the front. See that? This is Duisburg. Now, yes. Something else happens. Yeah, the two cars. Remember the two cars. Small light. The pedestrian light? The little flicker? Or what? What other side do you want about? In the middle. Yeah. You've had... Oh, these lights. That is a static light that doesn't actually do anything. It's used for the crossing, I think. Right? This doesn't change. It does change. Huh? But what's it linked up to? Because it doesn't relate to the actual lights, though, does it? It does. Ignore the wood between the two. Ah. But we've never judged that. Because most people don't see that. The fact that I didn't know where that was. Most don't pay attention to that. Yeah, so our suspect was doing a bit of a naughty there because they took their time and they didn't move. It's a small incident. It's more like a kind of when you squeeze against the other person. And it's laggy. The two cars, I do want to punish the two cars though. This kind of thing, like where luckily they stopped first. Unless they've already been through. I think they've already been through. Yes. You actually banned them. The suspect in this case, I haven't. But people do actually get banned, yes. Here they come, wait for it. These two. But then you just disappear, don't you? That one as well? I assume that's being kicked. Coffee time. Prime convoy, apparently. This is all a mess as well. What's this about? Oh, we're turning from the wrong lane. If you were there just moderating that, all of this just kick. Just easily sorted out, just kick. They took a wide turn, which they will probably blame them for. As if you weren't turning from the wrong lane to begin with, but you know. So you see that in the top? You may not see it properly. Yeah, I've kept it on for a reason. It's quiet. Do you know what they're saying? Sounds bad. It's underneath the overlay. But it says player. Even if I knew what they were saying, what player is that? Can't click the name. So, I don't know. Ooh. Well, I know that one. I don't know what that one is. I know that one. Admin. So I said, almost. You got that one, and you got the other one that looks like something slightly different. Then you got a friendly dot here. Ooh. It's not Oos, is it? It's someone else, because Oos has his name on it. Look like on above their name? It might, but then there's hundreds of people here. So how am I supposed to know which one it is? Tiny little symbol. Can you be stuff? If you apply, you can be, but you can't apply just yet. And yes, these are all real people. Every moving vehicle is a person. This one is always here. I always see this person here. Do they actually drive or do they just watch? What's going on? Oh man, ages ago. Years ago. You haven't been paying attention, have you? Hello, Lelu. Hello, Addy. Welcome in. And there they are. They're all trying to overtake. Someone, I don't know what they're spamming though. What are you spamming? In Russian. What the hell are you spamming? Well, one of them broke free. They're all trying to... See? I'm trying to squeeze through. What I'm going to do... For the other word that they said, the slight variations in spelling. Is... Yeah, and then... Unless they spell it wrong. One of the words is very similar on the other plate. It was quite a similar term. So they've both squeezed through. They're here now. This. It's close to one of the other ones, but this one definitely. Fuel. And given you're driving, I suppose it makes sense. Remove. Hello? Never mind then. Only 20 minutes ago. Maybe. I've been streaming for about an hour, so it could have been me. But it could have been someone else. I'm not the only one doing it. And the roundabout? Nox, yes. Yes. And... oh. Could have been 3 for 3 and they went that way, but no. Okay. Alright, now where was our friend again? Ah. You both went this way, or you did? Well, I can just make it just bad for that instead of the plate. Because they're going to just log off, aren't they? Third one. I didn't know if the third one did that. Yeah. Third one, I think, might have followed as well. Could be a triple. What does the, to anyone that knows what that second word means on their plate? Is it to do with it? Is this a politician's name, perhaps? Because they do that a lot. You've made it. Hello, hello, bear as well. Killua, welcome in. You keep saying the same, yeah. No, I almost read it as Gordon. Just the name Gordon. Oh, it does mean that. Oh. The rubber you put on the male third leg. Right. I see, I see. No, you weren't far off. You're right. Yeah, you weren't far off. What? It's very rare for sometimes the translation of the word to basically look like the same word. That's funny. But we're not looking at that for now. We're looking at this. Are they in the Discord, maybe? Discord call? Are they going to tell each other the same thing? Ignore that one that went by. We saw that one. Hello, Jacko. Can't quite squeeze through. They go through the pillars of the bridge, don't they, instead? Yeah. It's much easier to do that. Got this one. Pink follows, yeah. Oh, and the third one is behind. Just behind. So yeah, all three. Smart idea. I get it. I get it. I mean, it's better than using the wrong way of the bridge, but you're still overtaking the traffic, though. Because of how they merged back in and squeezed in. So, right. Inappropriate plates. Change and appeal. And the overtaking thing. For them. Now, this one. That just looks like a bad term, but I'll assume it isn't. There we go. Change that back to normal. That's normal. And then the third one is just also because they didn't have any plates. This is European truck sim. Euro truck sim. That's also a... I mean, you're off the thing, but people are going to get confused on where you're parked, so... Whose is this? Right, you're just exploring places? You've left your trailer there. Interesting. Right. I see. It's for fun. It's a volunteer thing. The team is not a paid role. If it were to be a paid role, then it would be mentioned everywhere, really. I didn't type the message in. It would be written down. It would be on the actual form of when the role opens. It's like, here's the salary for the role. Because isn't that a legal thing? Isn't that what you're meant to do anyway? Classic twist. Any tips for less lag? Turn your scaling down if you have it on a stupidly high level for some reason. Turn the render distance of players down. Graphics draw distance. And don't go to the busy cities. That's how you can avoid the lag. Or rather minimize the lag. You can't not lag in those places. When are the toll gates getting deleted? Probably not going to happen. If you want no toll gates, go to Portugal or Scandinavia. Just fly straight through them. It's lovely. Delicious. Oh, true. Play later in the day, yeah. Yeah, 150, 200%. If you're thinking about it, if you're already playing at 1080p, 100% is fine. I think I'd go up to 150. I might be on 100 right now. I don't know what I'm on. It just looks fine. PC specs. There's a panel below. Nitro. Panel that lists all of them. Well done. That was the gentlest, not a word, corner I've ever seen, and you were already hugging the middle of the line. Minimum. You can have it on optimized as well, which means no matter how many people are there, it will automatically reduce it if there's more people. Or just manually set it to low anyway. Cut you off. No, they didn't. You did that. That is a ban, yes. They did that. The other one, unless something happened hours beforehand. Going straight over the CD road, of course it is. Hello, Alex. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Shogun as well. Easy. Welcome in. There's your target, you see. You can, yes. See there. How did they prompt that? Optimize draw distance. Lower the draw distance automatically with a lot of players around. Improves performance a bit. Killer. Shadows. Fake shadows due to the weird texture bug earlier in the year. That's unticked. It hasn't really made much of a difference. Thank you for using your Prime. Have a flower. Welcome in. Enjoy the badge. Enjoy the emotes. When did you become a mod?
Huh?
Oh, hello. Many years ago. I've been doing it for quite a while. My anniversary of the team is in April. So, 7 years? When you leave your trailer, depends on how you've done it. That person left it in the intersection and they were another few roads away, so I just kicked them. It's still bannable if they just reluctantly keep it there. Well done. Well done. Come on now, man. Come on now. Didn't want to let them just continue doing that. But they didn't harm anyone going up the ramp. Might have missed their turn. March. Right. This one has to be all the way through. No, we're not near Calais. Tier 1! Welcome in, Avex. You've just joined us. You've been here for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's all it took. Appreciate that. Enjoy everything it comes with. TPR, teleport to repair. Teleport player to repair, if you want to put one letter each, and then K is kick. TPR K is used most because it teleports them and kicks them at the same time. Not kick. Yeah, because it's from a different, it's in the past. So if I say, oh, it would be a kick, you just delete them. Because it's too far back. The things you saw were in real time. That wrong way was in real time. Hello, Phantom, welcome in. How are people so stupid? You could say that for any game. There's always going to be some people that don't really know what they're doing. Or they do know what they're doing and they have the intent on disrupting it for others. Like this one in front, what are they doing? Yeah, it wasn't real time. I had just finished looking at something else, turned the camera around, and the person was just making their U-turn. Good timing. Ban ends Friday. Almost. This one we have to watch all the way through. The train is laggy because it doesn't really matter in reports. In real time, of course, it's completely smooth. Collisions. Waiting. Cool. They didn't do anything. I was going to say, when I said collisions, it was about here, so I was like, there's not long left. But it's this one. Maybe they meant this one. You get music here as well. Oh, you watched on TikTok before and you came over. Ah. And it's in landscape. So it's better. I appreciate that. That means a lot. The one, yeah, they're trying to merge in front. I guess this one pushed slightly badly, but then the other one was unable to do it. Yeah. Kind of. You're here just for the music. You're gonna get some music soon, I'll tell you about that. Did they actually afterwards? Because when the gate goes back up, you'll hit it. It ends at just the right moment. Shogun as well. You've recently just joined us. What are you doing? 7 minutes. Have a flower. Can we welcome our new people? Can we do a crew else? Crew flowers? Those, one of them is not even a sub emote, but can we do that? Wow. Enjoy the badges, the emotes. I appreciate that. Cruels. Cruella? You had an error. Did it, you, in your previous message, you said it had things you needed to fix. Is it to do with like visibility in Steam? I don't know how long it takes to actually recognize that, but everything should be on public. And then I don't know how long it takes. You fixed it though. Yeah, I don't know. Money! Save the 3. Cat, appreciate that. Don't. By the way, you posted a screenshot earlier because you were trying to be funny. And it immediately removed. So don't do that. Not in favour of that. Have a flower. For the money! This one, did you drive out of there? And then you're just doing just a terrible attempt to... Very dodgy. Yeah. We need a redeem. Yeah, except that redeem will have to be very expensive. And even if I do make it, very expensive. Someone's probably going to have enough points, because some people here have a lot of channel points. On mobile. Is what? Yes, it's on the stores. So what they've done is they've probably tried it out and tested it, and they're porting it over to consoles, which is what they wanted to do. They've wanted to do that for years, so it's one of the things they're slowly working on. But it may not come out for a little while, just because it's listed there. It may not. Thank you for the biddies as well. It's too kind. So yeah, they fell over. When you're leader or manager, I have been a manager of a different department. I don't want to be one because that takes too much. I've been a leader as well. You can't maintain the stuff that they do and all the stuff that I do at the same time. Because they do a lot of stuff. You don't need to do that much. 6 years, right? Quite a while. But I guess I didn't go that hard on videos back then. You don't need to do that many biddies. I appreciate that. Have you got a lot that you just want to get rid of? It's understandable. For the settings, turn down your game's scaling, turn down the player render distance, and don't go to the busy places. That's how you keep your frames in reasonably good condition. Easy. Screen is broken. Can't really do much then. Wouldn't recommend driving with faulty or broken kit. Streak, welcome. Strilok, even. This was the attempt, again, due to the lagginess and them attempting to just very, very slowly push it, and they got pushed, they just kick. Because they're taking their sweet time to do it. So. Truck has a protruding object but no collision, is it bannable? If there's no collision on it, what would be protruding? What would the object be? Is it the same one? Same person. You see how they're going... So I don't know what they see. Very laggy on their screen, I'm sure. It's laggy. This is live. This is in real time. We're not going to look at that because that is that's what you get for having a triple. Yeah, I think this is the same person. So I will do the kick. Just gonna leave them there. Server is Simulation 1, the busiest of the main servers. Pro Mods is completely different. You'd immediately be able to tell the difference. But because Pro Mods' busiest place is not Calais. And even then, Calais looks very different as you leave the city. As seen in the latest video, there'll be a short version of that soon. Basically the same thing. Okay, they build on that. This one, though, you can hear the birds. Greetings, I appreciate that. Poor flower. You're very kind, you're very kind. Enjoy all the things it comes with. What I might do as well over next week is you can set a specific amount of time to have discounted subs in your channel. I think I'll use that for the first time next week. I think it's for gifted subs though, but still, you know. Don't use that lane. You wrote funny questions? Oh, did you now, hey? Well, I will cherry pick them and see which ones we get. Don't forget, yes, in the pinned message in the purple and the red platforms, there's a Q&A form. Ask whatever the hell you want. And in TikTok's case, it's on the story post. Use it. Use it. This is live. So we're now looking, we're not in a report. I can close the panel. This is real time right now. Doing clips. Some of these can be turned into clips. If you mean clips, you mean reviewing videos and things, not at this very second, no. This needs, update your skins, man. That's the old one. You don't use TikTok? It's the same form. It's the same form, it's fine. It's like, you know, on Instagram, you can in your story you can have a Q&A widget and people can directly type in that. You can't do that on TikTok. I wish you could. Mr. G! 36. Happy 3 years in conventional terms. A big fan. Tay, welcome in. Loving the badges, the emotes. I like that. You're doing well. You have a triple trailer. Which type? The prohibited one with the... Whoa. Which one do you have? Already been reported, yeah? Ages ago. Okay. Already as well. Well, I'll have a look at those. Already as well. That's probably the record so far. Fourth one? Thank you. There we go. Imagine every single person in that line has already got a report on them. Remember 318. 215, 218. They're still there. Oh, they are. They're about to go. 215's gone. Alex, you know what that sound is? It's a TikTok sub sound. That's good. You can have a flower as well. I appreciate that. That is very kind of you. This isn't even the one I wanted to look at. I'm a big fan. And welcome into all the new people. Of course. Liam, Tudor, NL, Alex, thank you for the heart as well. Yeah, you like the flowers? Yeah, same emotes. Same sort of thing, but you get a little bit of Krew next to your name. You like that? I like it. Can you get a band? No. No. You may not. There you are. We need to decide what we're doing tomorrow, by the way. In the schedule, it basically has a question mark. We've done all of the regular things. We've done Driving Academy, that was last week. We've done Driving About, that was the 2 weeks prior. Do we go back to Driving About, or do we do some Star Trucker, or something else? If it's something else, what is the something else? ATS. We need something to do, though. What are we going to do?
Huh?
110% your fault. You were speeding up. The car crashed. You could have slowed down. Speeding up, speeding up, speeding up. 80, 80, 82. Crash. You thinking you were just going to follow them through the line? Whoa. Huh? The latest one. I do have some exploration to do, true. The horn was the brake, yeah, you can assign the same key to both, maybe. Didn't drive for the last year and a half, and you're banned. Are you banned? You can check on your own profile if you are. If there's no big banner at the top, it means you could be fine. Okay. Strip trailer. What do you mean by that? Begging review your appeal. It will be reviewed by whoever banned you soon. If it was me within the past hour, they'll be looked at maybe later or tomorrow. It's funny how, by the way, upon their crash, I do enjoy seeing the crashes where not much happens to the person they've hit, only to them. So their trailer got punched, but apart from that, it's fine. They were complaining in chat that they had a crash. Basically, that was their problem. Haven't deleted it yet. What's this? What's going on? Spamming. Good to see. And nothing. Interesting. Yeah, you make an appeal, because that's how we can easily give you the evidence for it. Because otherwise you're not interested, are you? So. Oh, just as I was going to click you. Then you disappeared. You started moving. It's broken. How is it broken? Are we good? Are we good? I don't see any messages anymore. What happened? We're fine. Is it gone? Is it offline? The number has dropped. Are we okay? I didn't stop it. We hit a new record, by the way, and then it dipped. Plus one more from the last one. It won't load. I can see DS's message and NL. They're in the chat. What's going on? Maybe YouTube itself is slightly dying. Could be the case. Driving without cargo delivering. If you drive for a very long distance without a trailer or without a job in your trailer, your will, you can do that, but I just don't see the point because you could be making money. Tripped over the cable. They could have, yeah, they could have. Yeah, the insane amount of stuff over the past few months. The peak at one of the previous streams was 92 people, which is insane for a YouTube stream, and it beats my average on most of what the Twitch streams were. And today's peak is 93. That's crazy. And everyone that's been joining over, like within the month, were insane numbers. Just what popping off is like, probably. How is it? It's not illegal. No. It just feels illegal. Because if you're driving without a trailer, where are you going for so long? Why have you not got a trailer? Earn some money. Bring a trailer with you. You're not going to get banned for not having a trailer. Just in case anyone thinks I just said that. It's not the case. Last month. Welcome in. And I hope you'll be with us for another few months at least. Yeah. Hello, Cara, welcome in. Lenora, welcome in. Cadet. Lewis, Esoto, M. Theo, Kata, Liam. Tudor. Long as you stream. Well, I'd hope to be. Whoa, for a little while longer. I think the method I use of like a few days and a few days doing other things, clearly it works. It works. I don't want to be one of the ones that streams for a very long time. Other people are better at that. And I'd rather support them in their long streams than have me do one myself. Should we have a look at that truck? I think we should. Coming to console. Apparently it is, yes. But you need to wait until they've posted about it. Right, so there's Gamescom coming up. And there's something else I think similar to it. They'll be teasing things at that. So you'll probably get announcements of whenever those drops are coming after that. Probably going to be the case. They're listed on the stores, but that's like a placeholder. It's like, you know, when a new DLC is unveiled, there's a Steam page for it. That's basically what it's like. Was it only for the Undertake bit? This bit? First one pushed, second one sort of. Everyone has a life to do. Exactly. I'm just when people are supposedly relaxing after school and work and things like that, but they still want to be in the stream. It means a lot. Because you'd have a whole different group of people if it was during the day. Why were you... Oh, because they were there and then they disappeared. Right. Go to Duisburg in a minute. And it will be banned. I'm just reviewing the entire thing. It's just unnecessary, you know? It's just not necessary. And then watch the other one. And what was the report ID I told you to look at? Like, they decided to not merge in really close. Okay, Gamin. What was the number? Oh, we didn't look at the truck, did we? Damn it. There was some gruesome blue one that it looks like we've seen it before, but it had a bunch of Michelin men on it. Don't know what it is now. Don't know what those reports were. How's the control of the wheel? I have not experienced that. Not that I'd regularly have it at a high speed, but it's fine, really. Hello, Bang. How we doing? Hope the rest of the musics went well. Never with a wheel. Maybe it's just me then. It's completely fine with me. If people are having problems with it in force feedback as well. Specifically, that is what goes wrong with using the wheel. But I don't use it, so it was great. Yeah, I with one of the rounds, I joined in with one of them, then forgot I left the tab open, so you're probably yelling at me to like, pick a song, damn it. How'd you feel? I didn't play that much, actually. I should have. I didn't. But it looked pretty cool, because I was tabbing around a few people's streams at the time. And I saw a post, which could be complete clickbait, but it said EA wants to make Battlefield a yearly release. Please don't. You're going to kill it. Please don't. Why? Do they not learn? Do they not use... do you know how popular the beta is going at the moment? Do you know that's because it's not every year, right? You know that, right? Don't pull a COD. It is an EA thing to do. It is. The jolts and vibrations don't feel as real as the real thing. Well, that's fair. Been a few months. Hello, Will. Welcome in. Silver, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I hope they don't do that. He has one. One steel call. I don't know how you can only pick one. I thought there was at least 2 or 3. It's interesting. I'll pass. One of the main selling points of this beta was there aren't COD level skins, like shiny skins or Family Guy or stuff like that. It's people that look like they're actual soldiers. That's the point. What wheel? G29. Which is a very good wheel. This is because they're just blocking the entrance, but they're slowly rolling forward. Unintended. But please keep it. Yeah, people liked it because it went back to the good stuff. There's lots of destruction. You know, the maps look good. There's a remake of a Battlefield 3 map in the full version. You want to play as Nicki Minaj? Well, you gotta buy him. You gotta pay up. At the beaten. What we got now? What's your problem? Already reported, I assume. Yes. 80. Oh, you've been there for a little while. I always reference how far back the report is. Some of the ones earlier, they were 100 numbers backwards. And it shows you how long they've been there for. How did you get there, though? Full scale, I hope so. Given how many buildings were being destroyed, destroying the walls of various things, that was good. That was good. A blockade, indeed. This is someone, yes. There we go. They're gone. They're gone.
Huh?
You had to get the full report, so that's 2 minutes, and then a little bit longer in real time, just to prove the point. But you don't even have to see how long they've been there for if there's a lot of traffic. That just tells you. Cut up another lane? Wouldn't be surprised. Turn the camera around and someone else has died. A tragic death. Hi, low medium, how you doing? A lot of traffic. 25 minutes. I understand. That could be quite annoying, yes. They get very annoyed when someone isn't there to sort it out. Oh, there will be cars, and in real life you'd have people getting out of their cars to get to the front and like, what the hell are you doing? You know, ad blocker. You could use one. It might work. Any hackers? Yes, Aaron. Yes, we got one of them. They were using the speed thing, where they increase the speed of their game, so it appears like they're going faster. Not a normal speed hack, but like increasing the warp thing. There are hackers, yes. Yeah. My wife That's very nice. Both of you sharing a hobby. Get off your trailer. What do you mean get off your trailer? 3 hours? But yeah, if it's really bad, you can be waiting a while. Hello, Lenora. Welcome in. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Thoughts on the real operations? It's going to be good. I hope it is. The event management has had a few changes since the last one. I think so. I just wonder how they're going to do that. But I'm sure it'll be good. Because clearly it took them a while to do it. A while of planning. All you've got to do is turn up and drive around the area and just see stuff. Do it. Taking part. I'll be there. You'll have to find out on the day, won't you, eh? There'll be a lot of people streaming it. Players and team members. Oh, they went... Undertake. Second best DLC after Scandinavia. Oh yeah, the newer the DLC, the better. Could be one of those, yeah. Depends on what criteria you favor when ranking something. You see the other one in the middle was going slow? That's not that bad. Iberia has a few too many highways on it. I think that was one of the downsides. You should have tried playing. It would probably be the same, to be honest, because when I played briefly when She-Wolf was playing, that ping was okay. And you're not that far away from each other, really. For her one, it was maybe nearly 200. For yours, it was like 250. 3-1 for 1. What have they done? Nip. What's up? Oi, mate, lovely day in it. Could use a bottle of water. You're damn right you can. Welcome in. Really does need the rework? Well, good for you, because it's coming. It's going to be a thing. Keller, welcome in. Your first message and it's to lurk. Baltic States. Those are good. Yeah, as I encountered during the SCS interview thing, a lot of my questions were not, this is my exact answer and there's only one answer to it. It's like, well, I mean, this is nice, you know. I don't have really whatever the term is, specific answers. He passed the line. They're drunk. Bottle of water. Water. That's what it's called. Doubles. I still remember, because I did a stream, I think in single player when the doubles came out. That was version 128 or something. Damn. What's scaling? I'll check in a moment. Yeah, others have had that, Martin. I don't get what's going on. For me, what's being sent to it is fine. So it could be just on YouTube's end. Apologize, though. It's not me doing it, I promise. It explains why it dropped. If anyone else is struggling with the lag issue, you can merge to somewhere else. For now. What was that for, though? They're gonna blame the other one, aren't they? They own the road, clearly. The command. There is no command. It is by clicking a name and then pressing report. 5 minutes ago. Well, then I wouldn't be able to see what they've done. If you've reported it in this list, 5 minutes ago is also too far back. No, they didn't indicate either, because they didn't care. FPS drops. Before you changed the GPU, you saw flying black squares in the sky. No, Almus, I have not had that issue. Did you verify your files of the game? Because that sounds like some sort of texture glitch. No, that's not a new CD road. It could look like that, though. This is the CD road, yes. And this person has spawned in lots of times. One of the other settings that used to cause a problem, I don't know if it's been fixed now, was the fake shadows thing. In the graphics, the fake shadows, which caused a lot of people, when you entered Duisburg, your entire screen would go black. I guess that's what caused that. But I don't know about little squares though. In this version, the game is a bit laggier. I can agree with that. Not as much of an FPS drop as you're saying, but it sure sounds like it. This cannot end well. They're already lagging. I turned out good luck everyone else. Exactly. That has been referenced many times. Because they do exactly that. Yeah, MP is normal. Oh, so do you have the same thing as single player then as well? With the glitchy sky? Have to buy the Balkans. Yes, in order to reach Greece, normally, yes, I would say so. I believe they're all in a bundle though. In the single player as well? I really don't know that. That is very interesting. Is it a problem with the drive that the game is installed on? Is the drive a bit old? Can it not keep up? That's just a pure guess. I could just be waffling. These are reports. This isn't live in a sense in real time, because reports are in the past. Full ultra? You don't need to though, unless you've got a really good GPU. 10 FPS. It's good. How much is all DLCs? All the map DLCs. I don't know how much they all cost, but if they're on sale, there's quite a big discount. There it is. Okay. The drive, slight concerns. It could be. The main thing is if you're playing in any multiplayer game, you have it on an SSD. Otherwise, on a hard drive. But if it's an old hard drive, the speed of the read and write may not be enough. If it's an old one, it's like when you don't have enough RAM for something. So you could have already, you know, been in the turning lane, but you weren't. You just didn't look. So why not? Managed to get in, well done. Full ultra on Duisburg and you don't have any problems. What GPU do you have and what settings? Because explain. That's incredible. This is now live, real time. Is that the same bus as before? And here's Duisburg. What I will do though is there were people blocking around about this song. I want to write down this song. That's how I get songs for potential mashups and things like that. It's just we're listening to them. What service in one? 16 RAM is not that. The drive is 8 years old. It could be the drive. It could be the drive. If you do have a spare one for now, put it somewhere else and see if it performs any better. There's a triple boat as well. Hello, Kayla. Where you going? You're late. What's your excuse? How you doing? What damning do you call this, huh? Yeah, I don't know what the second best is. I noticed I never actually answered that question properly. I wouldn't know. I went for a nap. Oh, that's fine. Are you... No air pressure. What an odd angle you're at. This boat here. There's triple trailer, that's a no. Colour mix. No, that's not a nice colour mix, Killua. What's going on? That's not how this is meant to work. It's too extreme. I mean, they've matched the wheels nicely, though. I'll give them that. It could be their favourite combo. Right. Shave, editing, remove, triple trailer. And they're gonna die when they reach the surface because it won't fit. There it is. You ready? Pay attention. You ready? CPU. 4 cores. This game, funnily enough, doesn't use, or it doesn't use it properly. It will still only use like 1 core. So don't really worry about that. It could be the hard drive issue then. Narrow it down 1 item at a time. So change drive first. And if it still happens, could be the CPU as well. Fellow idiots, I understand that. That's what we're here for. We're trying. True drivers as well. Check those. Waiting. What they usually do is get rid of the cargo first, then the trailer, if they actually understand the message. Another song. Yay, more bands. Calais is still packed. Yes, this is in... Oh, there we go. The cargo's gone. This is in Duisburg, the other end. But we're near the end of the session. And I have an idea of who we can say hello to. Oh no. Oh yes. Not because of an event. It's just that's what the traffic's like. There we go. It's gone. Wow. That was aggressive. Well done. They just hit the building. Helping. Are you though? Sure. Are you sure about that? See, it's still there. This one. Whoever this is, they're just watching the traffic go by, you know? Maybe they drive at other times, but... What about you? Someone drove out through them and it went wrong. The Quadro. Yeah, due to the game's performance, I would hope that one day we see sufficient stability where if you have a better system, it actually knows that and runs well. Well, I mean, this one, but what are you doing? Let's see. Okay, let's see. You report a nearby person. Look at the report. And if the person's there the entire time, not there the entire time. So where do they turn? This one. So, ignore the buggy light, it's fine. Quarry. The Quarry Road is in Promods, the Promod server. It's the equivalent busy road, though it is a different road. It leads down to a quarry. That's why it's called that. So here they go. I believe it's still red. They're breaking free. Yeah, I wonder why it's so difficult to go round the traffic. Is FPS lag? What do you mean by that, Benz? You can have low FPS and you can stutter because of that, yes. Tom, welcome in. Look at what this person's doing, Tom, huh? Look at this. Have a flower, think of the rain. How are you doing? How was it? What were we doing? Good to see you. Sneaking around, and then this is where they sat for the whole time. Now we go back to real time. And now they're not there. But where were they? Because I have the combination of both, don't I? Interesting. And you have all this other stuff that's just everyone's, you know, there's that same bus again, I think. The report alone is enough to do something with. Because you can see their desperate attempts to, looking, and then making driving, because you're doing both, and you're shitting in the traffic, and then, you know. Facing the other way before the bridge. Interesting. Where? When you go from Calais? Which bridge? 6 stream lagging? It shouldn't be. I'm watching that one back. That one should be fine. Oh, look at what they're doing. That's the tram track. Ads. What are we using this for, huh? That's not how that works. And are we just going to continue like, oh, I'm a tramp. Now they noticed that the 2 people in front of them got kicked. And it means that they might be next. Had a good truck. The little van thing, yes, but that's not means to not get a punishment from it. It's a lane, not in this instance, because the lines split it up. Here you've got your 2 lanes, the road sections split, and they continue. And then on the bridge, then they merge so that one tram is over one road. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, of course, it'll be 3 lanes. Balkans? Get it. Good DLC. That entire region, Road to the Black Sea and the West Balkans one, both are very good. That's a nice colour, see? That one is okay. We've got a very dark sort of navy blue on black. That's nice. That's okay. But not the weird blue and the weird pink that Killua liked earlier. That's a bit too drastic. Above the rules. No. Same again. So hang on, can you go through the barrier then? Because we saw someone earlier that earlier in the previous session that I thought was lagging because they were swerving around everywhere. Sure, they got banned for that, but then they went straight through the barriers. Are then none of them solid? So it's all a facade. What? Swearing as well. Probably got hit and then had to teleport. What TMP server? 1. Server 1. Sim 1. I don't know where they are now. I don't know which one it is. It's one of them. I just don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch it. Testing something? 1 month? Congrats. Well done. Right, we'll do a few more. How long are you going to be live? Another 5-10 minutes, maybe? I like concise amounts of time, because we've done plenty of things this session, so... Oh dear. Oh dear. They just went flying. Hold on a minute. Yeah, someone needs to test that. Yeah, they're only on Sim 1 though, that's the thing. So go there and then do /disconnect and then check it out. That's the only way you can do that. Won't be next be live tomorrow. Around about the same time. But we need to see what we're doing. Has been a while since we've done Star Trucker, so we could do that. A fair few people do want to see that. Flying trucks. Yeah, but I want to know the cause. I want to know why. You're trying to slow down. Energy got to go somewhere. True. Kinetic energy and all that. Why would you not slow down before the corner? Not on the corner. 96, 97, 98, and then suddenly... That's just not enough. They don't have collision. Unless maybe like the first and the last one do. That would be interesting to stop people from going around it. So it's all fake. You can go whatever way you want. It's... They tried, panicked too quick at first, though, so you should have not done that. It's anywhere we please. We can go anywhere we want. Though you'll see most reports from this place because most people are here, so. Speeding till the last second, they were. Expecting just to follow the curve down, because that's, I guess, what they're used to doing. Only stopping when it's a crash, really. Doesn't it doubles? It's an illusion. I know. It's interesting. But the one in Calais is solid, then, right? Because I've seen people hit it head on, but have they driven through it from the side angle? Firefighter trucks? That'd be nice if they were actually functional. That's a funny one. Tiny little container at the back there. That's good. The suspect. That is not... Oh, we didn't go and check those two trucks at the beginning. Damn it. That's good parking then. Triple trailer. Way too big. Kind of not really your... Well, it's kind of both of you in a way. I mean, you know... Hello, Mia. Welcome in. In a few minutes. No worries. Be wrapping it up soon. You won't miss much. Enjoy. Yeah, you were kind of... you still shouldn't have tried to squeeze through there. It's funny how... when it only affects the two involved, just the main ones. And they just tried their best to squeeze in. Like, not really much... Not much else happened here. If we had seen them give up and then go straight on, which they wouldn't have made it far... But then, you know, don't do that. Sim 2? Is that what the convoy is? We're not on Sim 2. Oh no! Someone is actually using the lane that is not for driving. Two companies. That's entirely up to you. You can join one of the bigger ones if you want. Prime, as mentioned, is one of the larger companies to join. Up to you, really. G29. Good choice. Alright. I think that'll do. Hello, Fujita. Welcome in. Hope I said that right. Swifty, Tangerines, Christian, Sir, Choco, Igor, Paul, Plankton, Kenneth, Trashman. Well, with all the new people. We're doing well. But there are thousands of VTCs, so if you are on about that, you can find one that exactly fits your needs. Or your style of play, perhaps. It's entirely up to you. AFK, hey? Oh, relax. What, they didn't move in 2 seconds? Calm down. I'll give it a few more seconds. Oh, they're swearing. No, they are AFK, okay. Go back to service. I do play the game. We do play the game. Last week, I was doing driving academy stuff. Week before that, we were doing driving around, exploring random roads. Thursday, I drove with some of the people from SES. That's still driving. That's what happens when you really want to merge. You used the emergency lane. I watched you do that. You, though. Bans and kicks, yes. But I'd have to tell you when I do that because you don't see it on your screen. Like which one I do. So that was a kick. This one, because they're merging in and pushing in front, that will also be a kick. Just easier to do that. That red car, corner of my eye, they may have driven all the way down there, didn't see it. Gonna leave it. Doesn't show up if you do disconnect. Oh, so you can never test it then? Without looking extremely suspicious. That's a shame. Maybe that's why not many people have found out. Because it's only there on the live servers. Not like an asset that's on the map. That sucks. A god. You could say that. Floating around. God mode. These are all real people. Every vehicle here is a real person because we don't have the AI traffic that's on single player. Where's this? Calais. Calais is the busy place. Not there. This one. So they drive up these roads here. There's a long road here. Keep going, Duisburg. This one. Soon to be remade. Console soon, apparently, yes. Wait for an official announcement, because some of you are going to get too excited. You're going to listen to clickbait videos that will tell you about blah, 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 and then, you know, wait for them to post about it. Oh, has AP made a video on it? Check your exhaust save. You can spawn in anywhere just to check it. Or you mean you want me to check it? I'm not going to do that. The game is too laggy. No, because the AI doesn't, it's not an actual person, it's just rendered in anyway. I don't think they adds to the lag. They should be fine. There's so many people. There's too many people. And they're all trying to slowly squeeze past each other. But this is just traffic, really. Sure, it's a bit of a jam, but it's okay. You need to know. Okay, if you are unsure of whether it's okay or not, don't use it. That's my Top Gear top tip. That's why you don't know. Leon, appreciate it. How many people? 3,500-ish. And at least 10% of them are right here. Okay, dude, come on now. That was in the wrong lane. Come on now. But that'll do. We're done. Leroy, welcome in. Toasty. F2N. How are we doing? Appreciate everyone that's come over. Followed on all the platforms. That'll do. These don't go for that long. But very productive. Tomorrow we'll have to see if you are in the Discord server. That's where it's mentioned what we're doing. Otherwise you just have to see when the stream goes live. You just see whatever we're doing. But this kind of stuff, if you like, this exact what we've been doing here with the reports and stuff, Wednesday. But if you want to look through tomorrow's stream, that's completely fine as well. Get ready, lads. Again, wait for an official post where they explain it. First thing, Toasty and everyone else, Gamescom is coming up. And I think there's another one or something that they're going to. They're showing teasers for stuff there. It could come after that. There's a teaser trailer for the Nordic Horizons or something, which means it's closed. So wait for that, and then we'll see. Love the stream. I'm glad you too. Change the CD. We will use whatever the map has. There's no need for us to change it because it's such, or no need for us to keep what's here already because it's such a drastic difference. Shitty news. Yeah, they're at some sort of booth or event thing they're playing it, but again, you'll probably see a recap and things talking about it anyway, so check their socials. Don't follow the fake news. Bonjour. Norwich Horizons. I like that as well, yes. Made you anxious. Can't do that to a Latin person. Is that a rule? Wasn't aware of that. Some cars block the entrance. Oh, they're probably trying to be funny, aren't they? To the viewpoint. I like the Norwich Horizons. That's funny. Have to finish the gossip. I said the point. I basically said just wait and see what they tell you about it. There are listings on both store pages, but as I said, when a new DLC comes out or is announced, then it's immediately on Steam as a store page. It's still a while before the DLC comes out, so you never know. You have to wait. Wait and see. What happened to you? And why are you swearing? Did someone swerve in front of you? What happened? Why your reports always time out? Because in this list, there's not enough people looking at them compared to how many of them come in. It would be nice. Sadly, there's just not enough. It's Tuesday. Not for me, Juice. You're in the future, mate. I'll be there soon, though. Traffic lights at the edge of the map. What do you mean at the edge of the map? Big jam? Walker, that doesn't really help. Because there'll be people that appear to be blocking all the time. Ones that are intentionally blocking and ones that don't move for maybe 2 seconds. That's not that bad. Here. Ah. Is that really worth saying that in return, though? Is that actually worth it? The lag as well, that made that worse. So you'd get that, and then you'd get that. Unfortunate, but you know, train crossing, I wouldn't be surprised. Fine, I'll go and check that. Imagine flying over the like we did in the video, flying over the new road for the first time. Oh, very interesting, wasn't it? What do you class as blocking, though? Because people standing still, queuing for the train, that's not that bad. All of this is just people joining the queue. Big queue at that, yeah, I can see that. Police. Who is this? No idea, because it doesn't say. It's fine. The garage, you'll have to deal with it. Because again, people that don't move for about 2 seconds will be fine. When do you think it will come? Well, there's a store listing for it, so you'll have to pay attention to their socials. That's what everyone's going to be talking about. I agree that it's very exciting that it's finally coming to consoles. I don't know how it will play, I don't know how it will work. It's cool, though. Just wait and see. Yeah, Diamond, I'm over. I'm over the time limit, aren't I? Hello, Ricky, welcome in. Need help. What's up, Theodore? What's up? In the Kalidursburg Road, yeah, that's where we are. Someone blocking? Hello, Samuel. Car radio. If you have a tiny little monitor built in, you could probably make something work. Connect it to a laptop or something. Why not? Hello, Elkin. Don't call me there. Scandalous, might break a rule. Oh, you naughty thing, you. Feeling adventurous. Go for it. But no, I'm done for the session for today. So, tabbing out. I'm changing scene. Relax. Stop it. Hello, ATV. Welcome in. Now, again, you still got the pinned message on 2 of the platforms, and it's in the story on one of the other ones. Appreciate everyone that's joined. Stuck around. If you want to stick around a little bit more, we raided during last week or week before, I think, into a friend stream, but they're doing a partner push, so we can just keep doing that. Because I didn't have people help me out. I just ended up doing a bunch of admin streams, and luckily they got popular, and then magically I got partner for that. So if anyone can get help while on their partner push, why not? Give them. Coaches, that'll be soon as well. The CD Road update is from SCS, it's not us. We're not the ones making it, we're not the ones doing it. If we were to do that, I think we would have done that by now. It's been there for like 8 years. You think it's such a chaotic road, we would have changed it by now, but no, it's not us. It's not us. Alright. Probably going to be on for a while. What I want you to do is go say hello in the stream. This will only be on the purple platform, so if you want to come over there and join, more than welcome to. You don't have to. If I do that, so you get something to copy. Subs and non-subs. Be in the stream. You can lurk around, you can keep it muted. I don't mind what it is. Just be in the stream, because it helps. With the viewership and all that. It helps. Alright? That's for the purple platform. On Twitch. Hop over to the Twitch stream. Because I can't raid, there's no raid from TikTok and YouTube streams. I don't watch any YouTube streamers, so I don't know who it would involve. But tomorrow we'll see what we're doing. Okay? Big fan, Gino. Big fan. I do play the game sometimes, yes. We'll have to see when I'm next doing that. Could be tomorrow, could be some other time. The Krews, the in-chat points are the ones you gamble more of. The ones that are at the bottom of the chat, they control things to do with the stream. Like that. That's one of them. Alright. Lovely. They mainly play Mecha Break. So if anyone has played Mecha Break, I tried it briefly with them over the weekend. It's okay. Lots of robots fighting and blowing each other up. So if you like Transformer stuff, you'll probably like that. Alright. Lovely. Regardless. Chill out in the stream, relax, mute the stream, doesn't matter what you want to do. There's a handful of quite a few people here, so I want to send them over. Go be nice. Go say hello. Go chill, go lurk. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining. And whenever the next one is, same time tomorrow, 2 hours before now. Whatever we're doing, I'll see you then. Could be Star Choco. I do want to play Star Choco. So we could. Calais from Paris. Wait till you hit the lag wall. That'd be funny. Right. I'll send it in a moment. Have a flower. And peace out.